Yo, 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 yo. Can everybody hear me? Just sorting my fan out. Nice. Okay, just put number 1 if you can see me and hear me, alright? If everybody can see me and hear me. Let me just close these down. Okay. So, put number 1 if you can see me and hear me. Right, nice. Okay, lots of number 1s coming through. Awesome, awesome, awesome. How are you guys doing? First of all, I want to apologize because we've had quite a substantial break in the 30-day challenge. That's because I've just been way too busy. This past 3 or 4 days has just been crazy. I've had to redo my whole webinar. I've spent hours, literally, not hours, days, putting this together. I don't know how many of you attended the live call yesterday at this time, and also 11 a.m. this morning in the US. I did it again. But yeah, this has been pretty crazy because I'm trying to optimize my webinar, make it convert better on both cold traffic and warm traffic. So that has been a massive mission. I've had to go back to the drawing board, redo the whole thing. So yeah, that's my excuse for not being able to do these 30-day challenges the past couple of days. Also, you know, I've been doing these live webinars at the times when I've usually been doing this 30-day challenge too. So it's been challenging. Anyway. All right, thanks for the feedback. The webinar is much better now. Yeah, I tried to compact it, you know, make it a lot faster paced, get to the training quicker, and include way better training than the original one. Because the original one was really only just about launch jacking, right? But this covers kind of everything in this business model. So that's why I've done that. Anyway, where are you guys up to with the 30-day challenge so far? How far have you got? Have you made your free training page? Have you set it up with your pixels? Have you done everything that we've covered so far? Just put a number 1 if you've done everything, and put a number 2 if you're not up to speed yet. So put a number 1 if you have done all of the training, all of your free training videos. You put it on a page on your blog. You've installed Thrive. You've installed the tracking pixels. Okay, you've made your squeeze page. I don't know. Yeah, we did get into making a squeeze page. So if you've done all that, number 1. If you haven't done that yet, number 2. And for all of you that drop number 2, you can watch this call, but it might, unless you're up to speed, it might not really work. Okay, you need to go back and watch the other calls. I came from Montgomery. I haven't heard him yet. It's still 5 a.m. over here, but I guess he's going to start kicking off very, very soon, so you might hear him. Okay, my Thrive content doesn't have any templates. It should do. I mean, it might look a little bit different to the one that I've got, but it definitely should do. GoDaddy suspended my account for non-payment. Naughty, naughty. Okay, no worries. Right, well, what we're going to get into today is making our ads, right? So let me bring up this drawing board, because today we're going to start getting into making our ads. And this is actually not that difficult, right? But this kind of ties in. We might have to remake our squeeze page again, okay? Now, the thing about ads is there's actually quite a few things, but if we just make some kind of timeline here. Let me just get this sorted out. How's this going? Okay, so if we just make some kind of timeline here, and this is going to be the duration of our ad. Okay, now the ad can be as long or as short as you want, really. But I think ideally the perfect length of a YouTube ad is going to be 3 minutes max. Okay, now the first 5 seconds of this ad are crucial, right? So this is the first 5 seconds. Okay, now why is it so crucial? Why is the first 5 seconds so crucial? Just drop your thoughts into the chat box. Let me see what you guys think about this. Why is the first 5 seconds so crucial? No, it's not about branding necessarily. Have any of you guys? You guys must have seen YouTube ads. Everybody's seen them, right? What happens in the first 5 seconds? What happens in the first 5 seconds? Exactly. James just hit the nail on the head, because you can skip the ad at the end of 5 seconds. So the first, yeah, and a lot of you other guys are spot on as well. Yeah, there's a couple of things we need to do. First 5 seconds is all the time we've got where people are actually forced to watch the ad, because the skip button comes up after 5 seconds, right? So we really, really need to do a couple of things in this 5 seconds. And the first thing is going to be grab attention, right? Now, there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can do this with what's called... just having a bit of a mental blockage here. Pattern interrupt. Okay. Now, there's a couple of guys who do this really well. So I tried to do this on one of my ads, the Fake Guru ad. So I start off being this like wannabe millionaire dude, and then it spins around after 5 seconds, you know, because I just become this normal guy and I take off all my gold teeth and stuff like that. It's a pattern interrupt. It's doing something that people don't expect. Okay. And if you can get that done in the first 5 seconds, you're on the ball. And this is difficult to do. Okay, you've only got 5 seconds. It's really not a long time. The other thing that you need to do in this 5 seconds as well, if you can, is what I like to call state your business, SYB. Okay, now this is really important. Okay, you need to state your business. So what is your ad going to be about? Okay, if your ad is going to be about some kind of thing which is going to teach people how to make money online, you need to state that in the first 5 seconds, because if you don't do that, you're going to have two types of viewers, right? You're going to have viewers that are generally interested in, let's say, for example, make money online, MMO, okay? And you're going to have viewers that are not interested. So I'm just going to put an N here. Now, what you might find might happen is your target audience is obviously going to be these people, right? Those are people that you want to actually watch your ad right through to the end. But if you don't state your business in the first 5 seconds, these guys might skip and just bail out, right? When this is in fact something that is right up their street, something that they really need to watch. And if you don't state your business in the first 5 seconds, you might find that these non-interested people will carry on watching, and you're going to be paying for their views on the ad. So you really need to be specific about what your ad is all about. And you need to try and do this within the first 5, I'd say within the first 5 to 10 seconds. You really need to do this. Okay? Otherwise, you might capture the wrong audience, and you might make the right audience bail on you, right? So you need to state your business in the first 5 seconds. Examples of this could be, okay, if you'd like to know the secret to earning $100,000 every single month, then stay tuned, okay? That hits the nail on the head, because you're saying exactly what this ad is going to be about. And those people that are interested in wanting to make money online, they hear those words, they're going to stick on your ad, okay? You need to be very specific in the first 5 to 10 seconds. Okay, now after the first 10 seconds, you need to get into some kind of story, because stories, okay, stories are something that people are going to watch, okay? Everybody loves a good story, right? So if you can come up with some kind of good story for the first kind of 45 seconds, okay, for the first 45 seconds, you can tell some kind of story that relates to the stating your business, right? So it relates to everything that you are talking about inside of this ad. An example of this could be some kind of case study, right? So you could say, this guy here, and you have a photo of him on your screen. Okay, this guy here is earning $20,000 a month, right? He's 20K. This guy here is earning $20,000 every single month, doing this very simple rinse and repeat system. So inside of this story, you need to address, okay, you need to address some of the, what's the word here? You need to address some of the things that people think about this. Okay, some of the preconceptions that people have. Okay, so they're probably going to think they need to invest a ton of money, right? They probably think they need to invest a ton of money. They probably think that that this is going to be time consuming, right? And they probably, I don't know, what are some of the other things that these people might be thinking right now? Okay, drop your answers into the chat. What are some of the preconceptions that people might be having about this? Okay, just to rewind, we've just stated our business, how to earn, $10,000 a month or $15,000 a month. Okay, you've got a story of this guy. What are these people probably thinking right now? They're probably going to be thinking, okay, I need to invest a ton of money into this. It's going to be super time consuming. There's going to be a hefty learning curve. Okay, learning curve. Sorry about my writing, it's pretty crap. But give me some ideas. What are some of these people going to be thinking at this point? Okay, you don't need to mention the name of the product. You don't need to do that. Yep, too good to be true. Complicated and hard, difficult to do. Technical, yeah, technical. People are going to be thinking this is going to be technical as well. They're going to have experience as well, okay? So, technical experience. Yeah, so we got a few ideas here. Now, what we need to do is address each of these misconceptions within this first 45 seconds as well. So if we're incorporating this into a story, we could say something like, okay, this is Jeff. Jeff earns $20,000 a month using a very simple rinse and repeat system that doesn't require any technical experience. It doesn't require any investment. And he did it within a few days. So people automatically know that it's not time consuming. And yeah, they know that there's no learning curve because he managed to do this fast. So we've crushed all of these misconceptions right here. Okay, so you need to either directly address these misconceptions, or you need to make it out in such a way where this person did it in a very short space of time, which then addresses this misconception because they think it's time consuming. But if you say that this person did it within a few days or within a week, then they know that this is not time consuming. Okay, he got started completely for free. Which means they don't need to invest. So if we can get this story nailed within the first 45 seconds to, I'd say, probably 1 minute max, okay, max. If we get this story nailed within 45 seconds or 1 minute max, then we're good to go, right? Now, what you can also do right at the beginning, and a lot of top marketers do that, and you've probably seen these ads running, they say, okay, if you give me 45 seconds, I'm going to show you blah, 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 X, Y, and Z. Okay, and then they start a countdown timer. Okay, so they have this countdown timer running for 45 seconds, counting down from 45 seconds, where they tell this story, right? And this is a really good idea as well, because people watching this ad, they want to get onto watching cat videos or Taylor Swift videos or whatever they're watching, right? So if you put a time limit on this, then that means that they've only got to give up 45 seconds of their life, right? And they're prepared to do that because they're prepared to sacrifice 45 seconds. It doesn't sound like a lot, right? So this is another way where you can get them engaged. I need to say this right at the beginning. Okay, now, after this first 45 seconds or 1 minute max, then we need to drop our CTA, okay? What does CTA mean? Let me know in the chat. What does CTA mean? That you can't make money without chicken in your video. Very good. It's probably an old rehash system. Yeah, they might be thinking that, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, lots of things coming through. Yeah, CTA means call to action, right? We need to have a call to action in here that gets people to click the button. Okay, now in a skippable YouTube ad, the button is going to be in the top right hand side if they're on mobile, or it's going to be in the bottom left hand side if they're on a desktop. So here's a desktop, okay, and then here's a mobile. So you need to mention that because some people don't know. Okay, so when it comes to the call to action, you need to have something quite powerful. So you need to say something like, I put a free training together. It's completely free of charge. You can go and watch this free training straight away right now, and it's going to show you how Jeff did all of these things, right? It's going to show you. It's only 5 or 6 videos long, but it's going to show you exactly what Jeff did. And I've put this onto a free training page that you can go and watch right now, okay? And you can do that by clicking in the top right-hand side of your screen on a mobile, or your bottom left-hand side of the screen if you're on a desktop. Okay, it's going to take you through to a page that looks like this where you can go and watch this training right now, okay? You don't have to pay for anything. So you show them the page, you show them your free training page with your videos on it. You say the page is going to look like this. You can get started right now. It's not going to cost you anything, okay? I'm not charging you for this. You don't have to do anything, okay? You don't have to pay anything to do this, okay? Obviously you're going to show you're not going to show the squeeze page, okay? Don't show the squeeze page. Just show them the free training video page, okay? And then so you do this call to action. It's going to take you literally 10 to 15 seconds to do this call to action, right? So 10 to 15 seconds to do this call to action. Now the rest of the video, you're going to go further into more detail about this method. Okay, you're going to talk about Jeff. You're going to talk further about the things that he's doing to make this kind of money. You're going to talk about the benefits of doing what you're teaching them, right? So you can talk about travel. You can talk about the things that Jeff has managed to achieve doing this. You know, Jeff is now able to stay home with his family. Jeff is now able to travel the world. Jeff is now able to blah, 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 blah. And Jeff only works 45 minutes a day doing this. Okay, so you get further into the story for another, couple of minutes, so maybe 1 minute to 1.5 minutes max, and then again at the end you hit them with that same CTA. Okay, so we got 2 points where we have the CTA. Okay, we have the CTA after around a minute, and we have another CTA, which is just a reiterated CTA after another, 1 to 1.5 minutes. So this whole ad is only going to last 2 to 3 minutes, right? You really need to write down what you're going to say, okay? You need to really get your hook sorted out. This is probably the most important part of this whole ad, because we don't want to pay. Remember, we're paying for these ads, and we don't want to pay for people who are not going to be interested. So we need to get rid of them as soon as we can, within the first 5 to 10 seconds. We need to get rid of them. We need to get the people that are interested in what we're going to be doing. We need to get them to stay on this ad for the whole duration. Get them, and once we've got these people hooked, they're going to watch the whole ad, and we're going to juice them up during this time, this first 45 seconds to 1 minute, and then we're going to drop our CTA, and hopefully they're going to go and click on it, right? So this is going to be your guys' homework today, okay? And this might take you a few hours to get together to get this nailed. But at the end of the day, by tomorrow, I want to see you guys have recorded your ads, and we're going to go through your ads on the next on tomorrow's call. We're going to go through your ads. I'm going to check them out. Okay. Now I do have a live webinar at this time tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So probably I'm going to do this at, let me think. Probably I'm going to do this at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. We're going to do this call at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And it's just going to be a half-an-hour call, but I'm going to go through and I'm going to check your YouTube ads that you've made. Okay, so that kind of concludes today's training. And obviously there's going to be a replay of this, so you can go through and you can watch this again. But do any of you guys have questions at this point? Drop your questions right now. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I think my webcam did kind of get in the way, but hopefully you can understand from what I told you that you need to do. Okay, let me just switch off my webcam so you can see that diagram. Okay, you can go and screenshot it, okay, or you can see this in the replay. So first 5 to 10 seconds, you've got to state your business. Okay, this is going to filter out people who are interested are hopefully going to stay. People who are not interested are going to leave. We're not going to pay for these non-interested people. Okay, the next 45 minutes, the next 45 seconds are going to be your story. Okay, going to be your story, and you're going to address all of these misconceptions, right? And this is going to take you 45 seconds to a minute max. After that, you got your CTA. Okay, you're going to tell people that you've got this free training for them. It's absolutely 100% free of charge. You don't need to pay anything, right? And to go and access this, you click in the top right if they're on mobile, bottom left if they're on desktop. Okay, the next, and this CTA is going to take literally 10 to 15 seconds. Then you go back into the story. You talk about the benefits right here for the next minute or the next minute and a half max. You talk about the benefits of what your system has been able to achieve. Okay, and then you do the final CTA right at the end. Okay, which is just a replication of what you did in the middle of this ad. Okay, that is all you really need to do. Okay, now I'm going to be spot checking this tomorrow. Okay, and looks like my battery's died on my main webcam, so I'm going to switch back to this one for now. Okay, everybody clear with that? How many people are using virus money for their business? A lot of people are doing it, and honestly, it's really not a good route to go down because people don't like it. Yeah, people don't like it. I thought about doing this as well, but I've seen so many other people doing it, and it's just kind of a bit slimy. So I wouldn't recommend doing that, right? Okay, do I need a web page already set up? Yeah, Charlene, you need to go through the calls that I did before because you need to have quite a few things set up in order for this to work. So I recommend you going through those past videos that I did. Same with you, Jim. The free training, where does it come from? You should know this if you've been following this 30-day challenge. So go back and watch the previous videos to know what you need to do. Is it best to do a cam and screen or just cam shot? I would mix them up. So you can have your cam on there because it's important to show your face. Okay, otherwise people, they don't know who you are. They don't know what you look like. They're not going to trust you, right? So you need to have a mixture of your cam and also doing a screen share as well, or having photos come up, or things that you can, pictures that you can use or images that you can use to help describe what you're talking about. Okay. I saw your ad today. Looks great with the money gun and guru. Yeah. That took a while to make. Can I use an old video from 3 years ago? I guess so. If you want to do that, you can do whatever you like. Yeah, the purpose of this video is to get people onto your email list. So you're gonna send. Eventually, you're going to send this traffic to your squeeze page, and they're going to have to enter their name and email in order to access your free training. So you're going to build up your email list from these ads. So that's the whole point. Yep. Okay. Do we link the button to our squeeze page, or what? Wait for your go. Yeah, you're going to link it to your squeeze page, but I'm going to show you how to set this up in a call later on. Okay, we're not going to do that now. I just want you guys to make your ads first. Okay, no problem, David. How many sales do I need to have before my status turns green on Warrior Plus? This is a bit out of topic, but I think you need to have at least 50. Or if it turns green, I think you need to have well over 100. But it depends on what your refund rate is like, what your EPCs are. There's a lot of factors. I have blue eyes. Does that help? Yeah, definitely. If you don't have blue eyes, go and get some blue contact lenses and put them in your eyes. Everybody needs to have blue eyes to be able to do this. Here in my garage, yeah. There's different ways that you can do this ad. I really like the way that Ty Lopez does his ads. They're very relatable. And another thing that's kind of been proven with doing these YouTube ads is it's better not to do it with high quality equipment. It's better to do it just with a cell phone, or even like an iPhone 5 or something from back in 2014. Those are proven because the resolution that you get out of them is pretty sketchy, and for some reason that helps, you know. So you don't need anything fancy. Just do it on your cell phone. So are you saying we should no longer use your video ads anymore? It's different. I mean, if you want to use my funnel, you need to use my ads. What we're talking about here is building up your own email list, right? We've already done the stuff with my funnel before. This is now about building up your email list because a lot of people wanted to do that. There he is. You heard him. Montgomery has spoken. He knows that you're going to dress up like him, Dino. Yeah, he's kicking off now. Okay, we'll go back, but does it have to be RE, a money-making training, or can I have a different training subject with affiliate? You got to do your own training. This is all about branding ourselves here, Charlene. I suggest you go and watch the other videos to know what we're talking about here. But, you know, this doesn't have to be make money online stuff. I mean, if your skill set is in like weight training or fitness or dog training or, you know, knitting or something like that, you can do this with anything. You just need to make your free training about knitting. You need to make your free training about dog training. And then we're going to target those specific people. You can do this in whatever niche you want, you know. I'm just giving you examples in the make money online niche because that's the niche that I'm in, right? But you can go to ClickBank and let's say that you are a skilled dog trainer. There's gonna be digital products, affiliate products on dog training inside of ClickBank. There's gonna be stuff on, you know, playing the saxophone. There's products like that on ClickBank that you can use to make money from later on. You know, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, Montgomery's always around. Aurora 2.0 has gotten me 50 backlinks. Can I use them? Yeah, if you want. It's up to you. Go use them. All right. Have any of you guys got any more questions? Because I need to shut this call down. I got stuff to do. But basically, by this time tomorrow, if you can, make your YouTube ads. I mean, it doesn't need to be anything flashy. In fact, you know, especially if you're in the make money online niche, it's better if it's not flashy. All you need to do is just take your cell phone and you just make a video like this. Make sure it's horizontal, not vertical like that. But just sit on your sofa and make your ad just using your cell phone. You know, the location doesn't need to be anything flashy. In fact, it's better if it isn't, you know, because it's more relatable. Okay, I have to use Wix to rebuild my squeeze page to promote your link. Following your 0 to 100. Yeah, you can do that if you want. Obviously, I mean, using the free version of Wix, it's going to have a logo of Wix and saying this was built using the free version of Wix. So if you're making some kind of make money online offer, it's not going to look good if you're using like a free version of Wix. But if that's all you can use at the moment, just test it out. Just try it. Yeah. All right, dudes. Any of you guys got any last questions before I shut this down? Just drop them in now. This is for building our list. Got my free training videos already done. Awesome. Yep. We're going to be jumping into this. Cool. Okay. Can we find out how many people actually go through the funnel with our spend? I see there are, say, 300 views. Does that mean you actually got 300 email addresses? You'll be able to track that using what we're talking about right now, because this is going to be completely custom to you. You know, if you're using my Ministry of Freedom auto webinar funnel, you won't be able to see how many people that it got captured, because that funnel is set up purely just as a money-making machine. You get traffic into it, you get money out of it. You don't get to see all of the stats and stuff. It's impossible. Okay? Yeah, the new webinar is ready. I've been running it for the past 2 days. I ran it yesterday, and I ran it at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Can you send the link to your webinar I think it is on. It's in the description down below in this video. It's the second link down below. It's going to take you to my squeeze page, and then you can go and watch the auto webinar. That's the old webinar, by the way. It's not the new one yet. I haven't uploaded it. Any MOF add the webinar yet? What do you mean? My ads are performing okay. The webinar is not performing as well as it should. That's why I've made a brand new version of it that I'm going to be uploading in there today. But the ads are doing okay. Can I use my affiliate link for Aurora 2.0? I don't know what you mean here, but yeah, you can go and send traffic to that if you want. But the whole point of this 30-day challenge is for you to make your own funnels, brand yourself. If you're going to be using somebody else's product like Aurora 2.0, you're not going to be branding yourself. You're going to be branding me and making me more money. And that's not the point of doing this exercise, right? I'm not sure about using this new webinar with Aurora because this is Brendan's product, okay? It's not going through my account. It's going through Brendan's account. Me and Brendan, we no longer work together. So I don't think that's going to be possible. Okay, you're going to have to use the webinars that are already inside Aurora. Okay, guys, I'm going to shut this down. If you've got any further questions, just drop them. Once you see the replay of this this call, you'll be able to drop your questions in the comments section of this video, right? All right, but thanks for attending this call, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. So take care. See ya.